And hello, you all know what it is. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. Let's go ahead and talk about it. God does not like ugly. God does not like ugly. We are leaving an emotional footprint every time you interact with someone. Every single time. To break this down in a way that's easy to understand, an example would be if a homeless guy comes up to you and asks you for a cigarette, and you tell him no, cuss him out, tell him he's good for nothing, and that he's better off dead. Something along those lines, right? Because people can be pretty heartless sometimes. Uh, that's leaving a negative emotional footprint. All now to get a positive emotional footprint, maybe you would have talked to him. He would have been like, "Hey man, can I bum a cigarette?" You would have been like, "You got a quarter or something?" He gives you a quarter and you give him 2 cigarettes or something. You know, that leaves a different feeling behind the whole scenario. It's not about the scenario, it's about the feeling that's left behind it. God doesn't like ugly. Think about what feelings you are leaving behind the interactions that you are having with people. God does not like ugly. God does not appreciate people taking confidence in using religious aspects as a way to be better than someone else. God does not appreciate that. God isn't. You're not better than anyone else because you go to church. You're not better than anyone else because you have a religious group that you affiliate with. You're not better than anyone else because you go to a place and give your time away. You're not better than anyone else because you believe in something. You're not better than anyone else because you have community around you of what looks to be the right thing, the right way to live. Okay? God does not like ugly. It doesn't matter what form you take. It doesn't matter what religion either, because at the end of the day, we need as much diversity as possible. If you have a circle, you can make so many different angles throughout that circle. But if you just simply have a square, you can only make so many angles out of that square to come at something. Being open to everyone's perspective and who people are is a much better way to be. Just because someone doesn't go to church with you, you might think like that. You might be like, oh, I got a friend, Jonathan, and Jonathan doesn't go to church with me at all. And you're going to be eating with this dude and think about it. You'll go to the movies with him and think about it. You'll go to other places. Anytime that you have even the smallest friction with someone, you're going to think about, oh, well, you don't even believe in God. You're not true, blah, blah, blah. He who judges is not cleared. He who judges is not cleared. Everyone is learning at their own rate. The people that are atheists, their ideas are just as important. They're just as important. You leave a negative emotional footprint when you show ugliness, when you show bad intentions. The only thing that we need to focus on when it comes to what we are doing, is it good or not, is do you have a pure heart? Do you have pure intentions? Can you check yourself when your ego is out of pocket? Can you check yourself when you're misplacing confidence? Nobody is better than nobody else here. You're not better than the sparrow flying outside, the ant on the ground, or the sun in the sky. Everything is equal, and until you realize that, you won't see the real beauty in life. It's all love, everybody. Check your ego. God does not like ugly. It doesn't matter what shield you hide behind, what armor you put on. If it's ugly armor, it's ugly armor. And you can't chop it up no other way. It's all love, everybody. It's all love.